Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Breath of the Wild. In the last episode, I did a complete tour of Gerudo Town to get myself better acquainted with it, because I'll be honest, I had no idea what I was doing coming in here. As I said, this was the area that I had the least experience with, so I kind of wanted to get a better idea of what I was dealing with. This time, I'm going to be honest, this is the second and a half time I've tried to record this episode, so I said I was going to start by taking that class that pink-haired lady was offering. Actually, pink-haired lady is just in here, so I can actually show who I'm talking about. This lady right here. I forget her name. Ashai. Turns out it was kind of disappointing. It was just a dialogue tree thing. Not even a dialogue tree, it was just a bunch of dialogue. So I saw it once. I'll show you where to go to do it, but I'm not going to do it this time because ultimately my reaction will not be organic to it, so I don't really want to go through it again and just kind of waste time saying, oh yeah, I knew this already, blah blah blah. I'm not saying it to be a downer either, I was looking forward to my reaction to it being genuine, and it's not going to be. So this is where you go to do it. I had absolutely no idea. You have to look for... Well, you don't even have to look for anything, it's just context clues kind of tell you it's here. She also explicitly mentions if you speak to her, when she's on her way here, she tells you where it is. One thing I will notice, or one thing I will note here, is that, yeah, just all of this unfortunate situation. I think the fact that they all look the exact same actually makes it worse. It's just an army of them, just we are legion, accept us. Or, accept us. I meant to say, expect us. Oh lord, my commentary is garbage. That's actually the reason I scrapped the first time I tried to record this. The second time, my, believe it or not, my hard drive actually got too full. And I'm running a computer that's got, like, 18-year-old parts on it, so, no surprise there. Anyway. The second thing that I wanted to do, that I wanted to actually show on screen, is going around to this secret back of clothes shop drug den potential situation we got going on here. So the password to get in, which we found last time, is GSC, and then a diamond for some reason. They never quite elaborated on why the diamond is there. So you come through this really sketchy, dark hallway, and you're greeted by... Greta, I guess? Yeah, that's a pretty easy name to pronounce. Hey, I haven't seen your face around here before. Looks like we've got ourselves a rare visitor. I guess I have a suspicious mind, so maybe you don't ask too many questions, and I won't either. You're a member here now, so thanks for your patronage. So this place, I said this in the first time that I tried recording this, and I'll say it again now too. I had these armors in my last playthrough, but I did not know where they came from. I gave somebody my Switch, and they just got these armors for me, and I had no idea where to actually get them. That's a special one, made using Luminous Stone. If you're interested, you'll need to trade me the materials. Oh, there's a handling fee, too. So this armor, I believe, and I could be wrong, I believe if you wear this, you are no longer harassed by the skeletal monsters. I am going to be getting this armor set because I fucking hate those Stalfos monsters, but more importantly... you can get the Desert Vo gear. Now, if you look at the gear we're currently wearing, you get a whole, like, no defense off of it. This outfit actually gives you defense, so I would just go into the Divine Beast looking like this. Link is looking damn fine. I could kill whatever Calamity Ganon bullshit is in there with just my desirable and androgynous figure. But, yeah, I do want the armor, so I am going to buy this now. Just to get it out of the way. And this is really expensive. This is actually gonna force me soon, I think, to go back up to Hebra and do my farming again, but I'll do that off screen. But I will make mention of when I do it so that I don't just start a video and, hey, I've got like 15,000 rupees randomly. If you talk to Greta, she will do something that's kind of interesting. If you ask her what this place is... This is the Gerudo I cannot read. This is the Gerudo Secret Club, or GSC for short. Are you going to explain to me the importance of that diamond thing? Because I'm still lost on that. We're just not going to address that? Alright. This is the only shop in Gerudo Town where someone could buy clothes meant for a Vo to wear. Despite it being illegal to sell Vo clothing in this town, there is a high demand for such things. I've never seen a Vo disguise himself like a Vi as you have, though. Okay, so this is person number 4? 3 or 4, who's just completely seen through our disguise. It's useless. I mean, it worked on the guards, and I guess that's all it needed to work on. But anyway, we each have something to hide, I suppose. Let's ignore that and move on to business. So that's basically just... she's acknowledging you're a guy, and how fitting we can buy our actual Gerudo armor set here. I think I will upgrade that a couple of times before we get into the serious shit around here, but for the time being, it works as it is. Other thing I wanted to do, and I'm actually just going to climb the wall to do this, is I mentioned that there was a goddess statue back here, and then promptly did nothing with it. So I'm going to slowly make my way over to it, because I just ran out of stamina like an idiot. Okay, how many do I have? I have 22 spirit orbs. That is excessive. I'm going to get 1 heart container, just because. As I've said before, I feel like stamina is the more important thing to get. I don't know if I'm alone in that. I don't know if that's a common thing people do. I just like being able to move around, because if I can move around quickly... oh, look, we started our second row. I'd like to officially commemorate this occasion with a... I got nothing. I'm looking around my desk for something to do to commemorate this occasion. I've got absolutely nothing. Give me another stamina vessel. Yes, please. Yeah, as I was saying, I find it easier and better to have more stamina, because if you can run away from the monsters that are trying to kick your ass, you don't need the hearts to be able to do anything about them. You know what? This is taking too long. I'll just do this for now. I will use the rest later. I'll have, what is that? 3 more to use. And I'll make mention of which ones I do. I just don't want to sit here for the entire episode trading spirit orbs with a statue. There was something else I wanted to do, but now I forget what it is. Besides the obvious, you know, move the story along. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Did I show this already? No, I don't think I did. I'm thinking of the last episode, or the last recording of this. So... I find it important for every settlement to have campfires, and I didn't know these were here, so I'm going to make specific mention of them now, because they're important. So these are cooking pots, but, and I think I've done this before, so I'm not sure if I'm being redundant, but if you light these cooking pots, you can sit at them like a regular campfire. So you can use this for your cooking, and you can also use this to pass time. These are really just kind of out of the way, and you could easily not notice that they're here. In fact, I didn't notice they were here. I had to actually Google, hey, is there a cooking pot in this town? Because, you know, that'd be nice. So that's where you can go to pass time if you don't want to stay at the inn and have them drain all your money for a special spa plan, which I still find to be kind of sketchy. So we're going to go in and advance the story now. I am going to make a quick disclaimer. What do you have to say? The chief may be young, but she's a kind person who puts her people first. She told me to allow visitors through even in these tough times. Hey, listen. I understood that reference. Even though I'm letting you inside, that doesn't mean you can go getting in the chief's way. Watch out. Gotcha. Here's the thing. I am a guy, and doing female voices is probably not something you want to hear me do. So I'm going to refrain from voice acting for these people, but I'll shut up now.
Yet another traveler. How did you get in here? Oh. Seems you have something rather interesting there.
Okay, was that an offhanded comment because I'm a guy and you can tell immediately? Because if it was, you would do well, lady, not to stare at my... Anyway. You stand before Lady Riju, chief of the Gerudo. Declare your business, but come no closer. Riju's like, Jesus, dude. It's a guest. Relax. This one appears to be more than a common traveler. You there. What is your name? My name's Lankus. Lankus C. Smith. Link. And what is it you've come all the way to tell me, Link? She's just gonna ignore the fact that I use my full name there. I can calm the beast. That big robot thing, yeah, I've got an extensive history with those things. I've shut down 3 of them. You should definitely take me on for this job. I feel I have the qualifications, and I'm a driven, motivated person. I'm gonna shut up now. You think you have what it takes to subdue something so powerful as a divine beast? The only ones who could ever control them were the champions like Lady Urbosa. And all the champions died in the calamity 100 years ago. Riju's like, yeah. A memory just jumped into my head, something my mother spoke of. When the calamity happened, the Princess of Hyrule placed a fallen swordsman into a deep sleep. That swordsman, much like our friend here, was named Link, although it always seemed more legend than fact. What of the device on this one's hip? It appears to be a precious relic of the Sheikah. I can't imagine they would give something so valuable to a simple drifter, can you? I don't remember ever hearing of a Hylian Vi among the champions. Wait a minute, you have a PP! Well, I mean, anyway. A Vo within our walls is a great crime, but a Vo who is a champion... Well, we never mistreat a friend of Lady Urbosa, and if you're here to help us with Naboris, then we are allies. You saw it on your way into our town. Divine Beast von Naboris cloaked in a massive sandstorm, hurling lightning at any who dare approach. We have to do something to stop it, but we've yet to find any way to appease the Divine Beast on our own. If you truly are a champion, you should be... If you truly are a champion, perhaps you will be able to enter Naboris and calm its anger. Lady Riju, I don't see how you can trust a complete stranger with something as important as this task. Perhaps if this person were to first prove his worth by recovering your stolen Thunder Helm. Ah, yes, an interesting suggestion. You see, there is only one thing in all of Hyrule that can withstand the lightning from Naboris. The Thunder Helm, a family heirloom and relic of the Gerudo, but as Beliara says, it was stolen from us. You needn't worry, Lady Riju. If he's truly a champion, this should be an easy task for him. Our soldiers... Soldiers? Soldiers can tell you all you need to know about the thieves who stole Lady Riju's heirloom. Head through this arch. It will lead you to the barracks. Then seek out Captain Teak and ask for a full report. Without my heirloom, you'll never be able to approach Naboris. You know, I take heart in having such a rare visitor as yourself. Lady Urbosa must be looking out for us. Well, maybe. Or maybe I'm just a drifter hobo who's here to rob your shit. Either are possibilities, to be fair. So if you come down here, there's actually two important things you need to know. So the first thing will come from this lady here, who I remember having a lighter complexion than... Oh, it's because she's in the shadows. She's perfectly covered from the shoulders down with a shadow. What are you doing in here? This is the barracks of the Chief's Guards, not a place for tourists to gather. We're on high alert after the recent theft, so you should clear out. Yeah, but see, I've been given orders to, like, help you with that. I don't know why they're trusting a complete stranger to help with a theft. I mean, I could easily just turn around and pawn it for drug money, but... Anyway, what, Beliara sent you? My apologies. I'm the officer in charge of the soldiers, Captain Teak. The Chief's heirloom was stolen by thieves belonging to the Yiga clan the other day, so everyone is on edge. We've determined that the Yiga's hideout is in Karusa Valley, but the soldiers are all exhausted, so I was just thinking about requesting some extra help. Yeah, well, I think I'm the only one you're gonna get, so, deal. This Hylian Vi has agreed to help us, so offer her any information you can. Consider yourself a part of our unit. If you have any questions, my troops will be happy to help. Okay, I'm sensing a pattern here. It's all of the military people who think that I'm actually a girl. Everybody else knows I'm a dude. So what does that say about the military? I'm not going to comment on that. Anyway, the second piece of information you want is here. And you can start this conversation with any of these three people. They'll just all start talking. Hey, I haven't seen Bardo. Where's she gone off to? She said she was going to scout the thieves' hideout, but then she left before we could say anything. Now that I think about it, she's been gone for 2 days. I wonder what happened to... She's been gone for 2 days. And you didn't think it prudent to maybe report... Yeah, exactly. Why did you wait 2 days to report this? She said she wanted to check it out and would be careful, so you thought what? I don't understand the logic. She's gone for 2 days and you don't think it's important to report that? I'm sensing some potential incompetence. Lady, you should hire me, a short and very weak by comparison young boy, to help you with your army. I'm sure I will be crushed by every threat you have. If the captain hears about this fiasco, she'll punish us for sure. Probably 100 laps around the Gerudo Desert again. What should we do? Well, I mean, you just let me hear all of that, so I'm assuming I'm just going to be your Deus Ex Machina and finish all of your problems for you. Anyway, so... we've gotten the information as to where we need to go. Karusa Valley is this little jut-out that goes up through... I guess this is the highlands. So it's just kind of a gap in the highlands that have this little area there. So we can just get a wild sand seal to get us over there. Hello. Is there nobody in here? I feel like this would be a lot better of a place to have reception for this area. Hello. This is my new part-time job. What am I doing? Anyway, so I spoke to this lady in the last episode, I believe. If you're hoping to cross the Gerudo Desert, a sand seal is a must-have. It's only 20 rupees to rent one. What do you say? She told us last time that these sand seals that you can rent are... how do I set seal? Oh my god, it's all puns. Thank you. I need... she said last time that... Is that how young people talk now? Yes, in fact, most young people humor is just puns. So these sand seals are easier to handle, sort of. Once you dismount, they will not run away from you, and they just generally move faster. Well, not like this. You have to dash before it's a considerable difference in how quickly they move. So once you're dashing, you can see it's way better. So I guess while we're on our way here, what can I talk about? Well, actually, something fairly important that's coming up soon. The fact that I'm dying of heat exposure. That's important. No. In the next couple of weeks, I'm going to I'm on, like, contract work for my part-time job, so I'm going to be going back to my, my contracted position, I guess. So I'm not sure how that's going to affect video uploads. If you want to keep up with any issues or anything that I'm doing in the near future, I have no idea where I'm going. Holy shit. Oh wait, no, it's right behind this. I remember this big outcropping rock thing. Is it here? Please say it's here. This doesn't look right. Oh, this is the Northern Ice House. Hello. Oh, and there's a shrine here. Is this something I should do? I haven't done this shrine in my practice file. I've done it before, but I don't know... You know what? Fuck it. Let's just do a blind shrine in this episode. Just... why not? Who cares? I will meet you guys inside. Update. My water tastes like paper, and I don't know why. A delayed puzzle. Stop throwing around my battery. Guys, I need that. Stop it. You're being mean. Can I magnesis this without having to catch it out of midair? Because that would be a lot easier for me. No? You're actually going to make me catch this thing? A delayed puzzle. So what is it that it's expecting me to do here? I'm assuming... Oh, maybe I can magnesis it from here? Because this is further... like, further down than where I came into the... No. No, this is where I was before. Okay. Thinking. Also, where's the chest in here? It's probably up on one of those. Okay. I guess my first order of business is getting that ball to that connector there, right? So I guess the best way of doing that would be to stasis it in mid-air and then throw it off of its arch, right? Although that's gonna be hard to do. I'm just gonna wait here and see if I can get it. Yeah, you know, I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, I can just stop it there. Wait. That's cool. I didn't know it did that. That should be good. Not what I was expecting at all, but you know what? It works. We'll deal. Where is the chest? Oh, the chest is over here. Oh. Well, how do I open this one then? Oh, that's how. Okay, this is easy. So for the chest, you bring your power source up and over here. You put it in behind the gate like so. Okay. So for this one, the metal actually has to be touching the connector. That's a good point to know. Moonlight Scimitar, I think I have one of those already? Question mark? Yes, I have two, but you know what? This one I've used, and it's the exact same enhancement on it, so I'm just gonna chuck it away. Can you open the chest, please? Thank you. What the hell was that? He was just looking at it, and the prompt didn't come up. There we are. Okay, so I'm gonna need... is this gonna work? Yeah, it's gonna work. Of course it's gonna work. Oh, it didn't matter. I thought I was gonna lift that away, and the connector would turn off and the door would drop. So I didn't know if the magnesis thing would work through the wall. But of course, are those lanterns not even touching the wall? Hold on a second. That's a pretty big oversight. Wow. I mean, I ultimately don't care. Yeah, they're supposed to be flush on the wall like that. Huh. That is interesting. I mean, I don't care. Like, that's not something that's going to make me go like, oh, bad game, 0 out of 10. But that's interesting to me, because all of the other ones, it seems like, are placed in the wall as they should be. I'm not sure there are any other examples of this, where the lanterns just don't touch the wall. I'm going to write it off as Sheikah technology. It's Sheikah magic. It's all good. That did not take long at all. I'm actually quite happy with that. Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to surrender unto me the spherical object that you possess. Where? You know what? Where do the spirit orbs come from? Where are they hiding them before they give them to me? I'm going to go with the very mature suggestion that the Sheikah are keystering the Sheikah orbs before they hand them to me. I will meet you guys back outside on that note. Oh, that's convenient. We finished the shrine and the sandstorm is gone. That's nice. So where is the actual entrance to this place? Okay, I overshot it. So what do you say we get into Karusa Valley proper? And actually, I'm going to show off the new armor we got, too. Look at that. Isn't that some cool shit? I think it's bad. I like the whole top knot situation that Link has going on with this armor set. So, something else you can do with the sand seals, I just completely transitioned to a new thought mid-sentence there. You can knock them out by blowing their asses up, which makes them a hell of a lot easier to get to rather than sneaking up on them like I suggested in, not the last episode, but the episode before. So that's something you can do. I learned that from, actually I'll show you who I learned it from. Not now, but in the next episode I will make a point of showing off this character because in my opinion they're one of the best characters in the game. Spoiler alert, it's an animal. Okay, so I just gotta go all the way around this wall. And then I should be in the right spot. And going from those rented sand seals to these sand seals, I can completely understand why people would prefer the rented ones, because holy shit, this is slow. So you start coming into this valley and you see these... What are those called? Those have a name. Those little, like, cloth kind of insignia things that hang on ropes. There's a name for those, I forget what they are. That's going to bother me now. I'm going to flash it on screen, but until I actually Google this after I'm done recording this episode, it's going to piss me off. And you'll notice you're being watched by little stone men, or things, animals maybe, I'm not sure. So that's how you know you're in the right place, beyond the fact that this is like the only offshoot off of the desert. Like, you're going to know you're in the right place. What am I talking about? You people aren't dense. If you were dense, you wouldn't be watching my videos, because the people who watch my videos are the smartest and coolest people. I'm never going to do that again, I apologize. Same thing as I said before, if you run into stuff with Link while you're riding the sand seal, he will take damage, so those rocks are just kind of there to, I guess, get in your way, sort of. I barely had to adjust my route and I was fine, so... If I didn't have to do anything about it, I'm assuming you won't have to do anything about it because I'm terrible at video games. More so because I've stopped using the Pro Controller because it's dead. I'm actually using the Joy-Cons again for once in my life. And I thought the drift was really bad on these things, but you know what? I'm not seeing any right now. So, I didn't send them in. I didn't do that thing where you can just send them in and get them fixed for free. Although that is really good of Nintendo to do that because, hello. Yeah. So, Yiga hideout, obviously you're going to be dealing with Yiga foot soldiers. And I mentioned earlier that you're going to get a lot of something that will make the rest of the game a joke. These. Literally just bananas. I'll get into why they're so broken a little later, but just know that being that this is the Yiga hideout, you're going to have a lot of Yiga to fight, and as a result of that, you're going to end up with a stockpile. Among other reasons. It's not just the foot soldiers, but if you come up here, and I'm going to get an electric weapon out to deal with this, and I suggest you do the same, you're going to have to deal with 3 of them at once. Not the biggest deal. Just make sure you follow them to where they're... Oh god, you asshole. Hello. That's why I use the shock sword, by the way, because once they're paralyzed, they are just basically done. Where did you go? Get down. You big dumb asshole. You also get a fair bit of money for doing this, so my investment in this armor is not going to be completely unjustified, I guess. So they drop duplex bows. I'm going to give a quick shout out to these bows because they are my favorite bows in the game. So they do a ×2 shot, right? So normally when you get a multiplier shot, it fans out like that. But with the duplex bow, it's a double shot stacked on top of each other. So both arrows go to the same place. So it's never an issue of, oh, okay, if I hit all of these arrows onto the same target, then it'll do this much damage. No, you will hit your target with these things. And I love them. They're fantastic. They don't do the most damage, but I mean, for what they do, they're really cool. Anywho, we are approaching the House of the Yiga, which actually, this would be a badass thumbnail. Expect this to be the thumbnail for the next episode. But anyway, I'm going to cut this off here, and we're just going to do the entirety of this area in the next episode. This is the mini dungeon that I was referring to. It isn't really a dungeon, it's just... Why am I talking about this now? I'll talk about it more in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. Link, can you please make contact with me while I'm speaking to you? Make eye contact with me while I'm speaking to you. Thank you. What was I saying? I think I was ending the episode. Yeah, that sounds about right. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.